to make everybody happy right here. This will make you very happy, Martin. Them Game of Thrones boys still fucking up.
Now
what did they do? He's had every shirt, every flavor. He came in when he arrived. He had the classic black tee with the white logo. He had the fruit flavor one right here. He had zesty. Once these guys fucked up Game of Thrones, they just burned everybody's house down. Y'all know that the last season of Game of Thrones was critically panned across the board. Everybody said it was one of the biggest fucking failures in TV finales ever. How the hell did y'all
build on that for so many years?
Years.
And get right up Starbucks.
Right up to the last minute.
I know.
I know. They were, all y'all had to do was go ta-da. Y'all would have been done. Instead, y'all said, you know what? We going to Star Wars. Out. Even when people were doubting, they wanted to be in it so much. They wanted it to succeed. They even looked at that trailer for the last season like, oh man, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but that shit looks good.
I look forward to seeing this one.
Oh, that looks badass, but y'all just got one season. How y'all gonna do it? Easy. We ain't.
Do what?
Can't wait to see how you get out of this one. I'll tell you right now, I ain't going to.
You ain't gonna see shit.
These fools, D.B. Weiss and David Benioff, man, they f***ed Game of Thrones because they rushed out so fast to do Star Wars. Rushed out so fast, didn't even clean up, let trash all over the place.
Hey, you guys gonna finish writing this thing? Oh, you finished writing it.
Yeah, and pick up too. It's
some lazy ass shit.
It's one of the, seriously, man, I can't believe it. It is one of the, for what they promised with this trailer that they put out and the hype that was built up and the expectations saying, we know, listen, you've done 8 seasons of great television. Yes, even the 8th season had some great, amazing moments.
Yes, amazing.
Too good. Y'all ain't gonna f this up. No, we up Star Wars, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's like they were just balancing plates on both hands and a foot, and somebody said Star Wars, and they went, what?
Wait, y'all pick this shit up. No. Man, and here's the sad thing about it. They left so fast because the reason why they left, they said, because they told Disney, they said, yeah, I know we said we wanted to do Star Wars, but we really don't want to anymore. Disney's like, you mean you don't want to do Star Wars? We already told everybody you're doing it. Like, yeah, but Netflix wrote us a check, 9 figures, so money.
So they're abandoning Star Wars?
They are leaving these.
Because I saw a blurb that said they're not doing a trilogy anymore, and I thought, I guess they're just going to do one movie and quit.
They ain't doing Star Wars at all. They ain't doing a trilogy. They ain't doing one.
Wow.
They're doing a trilogy. It's called $100 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Netflix.
Nah. Yeah. They got a 9-figure deal with Netflix. It's taking longer than they thought it would to patch out. So they're just saying, well, you know what? Y'all can do Star Wars. We're leaving. They have the worst work ethic of anyone I've seen.
Netflix should
Hollywood.
be wary of this.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing over there, but that's what they're leaving for. And I don't know how Disney feels now. Kathleen Kennedy put out a statement saying, hey, y'all go ahead and do what you want to do. And it was kind of like saying, f y'all, go ahead. You want to leave? Leave. We don't want to deal with you anymore. That's what people kind of reading under the subtext. Now, a lot of people are just relieved that they're not gonna be doing Star Wars. It's like this. Yeah, thank you, Netflix.
That's how I feel.
Shit, if that's all it took, we all would have taken a collection,
Right,
and just wrote y'all a check a long time ago. I don't know what's going on with these guys, man. I've heard so many words to describe these guys today. Just people just making up shit. These knuckles over here.
Knuckles.
Well, it sounds like they are generating content.
These guys, it's like, what is going on, man? Yes, I saw so many weird names to call them, you know. These chuckleheads over here. But, yeah, so they could have, so people are saying, wow, man, you know, so you left for Star Wars, now you're not even doing it. And so you could have stayed and done a whole other season of Game of Thrones and done it properly. Mm-hmm. But then again, who knows how that would have worked out. Because they didn't have George R.R. Martin around. And now some people are saying that maybe that's why we're not getting this prequel to Game of Thrones that everybody talked about. It was this prequel to Game of Thrones that was going to be taking place thousands of years before.
Yeah.
And I guess HBO said, you know what, y'all this up so bad. Don't nobody want to hear this. Yeah. This is tainted.
Yeah, you two shit hammocks and just, I'm just making it up.
But if it was you, would you give them the same budget they had before?
No, I would not. Well, Netflix would apparently,
Yeah.
but no, so the big news now is that HBO is not going to be doing this long-awaited prequel to Game of Thrones, and apparently they had a pilot already or something, but they passed on it. Somebody sent me that today. They said HBO passed on the Game of Thrones prequel. I just sent back in less than a second. Good.
Yeah.
But I don't want. You know what? Why y'all still trying to go finish Game of Thrones? You know, let this motherfucker even finish the books first.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so soon that people like, yeah, I remember Game of Thrones. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. Mm-hmm. You know, let me ask you something. Who wants to see a prequel knowing that the end is already fucked up?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, George R.R. Martin, he don't even know what to do with it.
Right.
He can't even finish the books. That's him trying to write right now. Look at him. I don't know. You know, even he can't get it right.
I'm sure he sits at the typewriter. He feels like, well, the story's been told already. It's not how I would have done it, but it's not that different.
No. You know, and I don't want to. He can't even get his own property right. I sure as hell don't want to see somebody else try to take it and write something completely new when he can't even write the stuff that exists.
Yeah. Make
new material.
Can't do that, Corey. Come on.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's not how it's done.
I know. Listen, man. I love Watchmen. You see second episode of Watchmen?
Yeah.
I love Watchmen.
People who wear masks are driven by trauma.
I wear the mask to protect myself.
Right. From the pain.
You bitch.
Yeah. Stop the car. You know,
There's not one movie where Regina King does not do that look at woman. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what she's doing.
Yep. But even watching this, I'm saying, you know, y'all got a lot of good ideas. Did you even really need to call it Watchmen?
I know.
You know, I mean, I love it. But
well, the second episode starts tying back into the book.
It really does
so
a lot. So yeah, and I look at
But that first episode, you're like, this is cool, but I don't see how it's Watchmen.
Yeah. But I'm loving this, and maybe this is why HBO, besides, as I'm gonna take what everybody said, but besides these two knuckles going in there and just ruining, attaining the brand, nobody wants to see it that soon. It's still too fresh on people's minds. Nobody needs this at the moment.
Yeah.
So why try to bring that back, knowing good and well that everybody's had enough, nobody wants to see it, and I think HBO is even feeling kind of the same. Like, why are we doing that when we're doing a lot of other cool things?
Yeah.
Watchmen is very cool, man. You know, even though, you know, maybe it can be argued how much it resembles the original book, but it's still great. And they also have some other projects that they're working on that sound really cool, like that Jordan Peele produced Lovecraft Country.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking HBO's just looking at it just like, yeah, why we still Game of Thrones when there's all this stuff to do?
That's the thing. HBO, they're all about bringing out some new show that you've never heard of that everybody can't stop watching.
Yeah.
So Game of Thrones is old.
Yeah, that's that old shit. That's done. What else you got? No, we don't need to go. We certainly don't need to go thousands of years back.
No.
I don't like their work ethic, as everybody has been saying, and I don't know what their work ethic is either. I'm not behind the scenes. They might have a really good reason for doing what they do, but it is frustrating to see what they're doing. They're just burning down things as they go. They leave a path of destruction wherever they go.
Riding a dragon going through.
Yeah. Shit, they might as well have Daenerys riding on their backs and shit.
That's kind of a thing. Like if you poach an employee from somebody else, you have to wonder, all right, well, how loyal can they be if it was easy enough for me to snatch them?
Yeah, I mean, they left to go do Star Wars, went over there, had everybody kind of excited, then had everybody mad, and then Disney was at least the one that said, no, guys, give them a chance. See what they're going to do. And then they were just like, fuck you too. And then went over to Netflix. They just go where people, Netflix must have just had a check on a string and just dangled that shit in front of them. Ooh, what is that? Hey, guy, where y'all going? Hey.
Pull that stick in the box, come ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. These guys leaving a path of destruction wherever they go. We'll see what happens, though. Who knows? It might be good. Whenever I don't see something, I'll give people a chance. Sure. Netflix saw something. Shit, they saw 9 figures worth of something in them. So I don't know, but Netflix got money to throw.
Exactly.
Netflix sure do.
It always like, okay, we ain't gonna be throwing money around like we used to. Ooh, Adam Sandler did what?
So yeah, I'm not surprised that they passed on that. Now they did say they want to do some Targaryen prequel too, but I bet you they're gonna say this too. No, you can get that out of here too.
Yeah. We already know where it goes.
Yeah, and it ain't good.
Yeah,
To Starbucks. Yeah, that's where it goes, to Starbucks.
Yeah, shit, y'all want to make a prequel. Get a janitor. get the janitor to do his job first, and then worry about it.
That still just makes me laugh.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's just somebody said.
yeah. Everybody on set, the camera's rolling. And nobody, not one person.
They might as well done makeup on that cup. This is stupid.
I mean, I can only imagine somebody pointed out and they said, "We'll fix it in post. Don't worry about it," and never got around to it.
When they ate some post cereal.
We'll make it look like a goblet. When the wizards, those nerds in the back, they know how to fix this.
Yeah. Who's gonna fix that in post?
That is crazy. I'm looking at this far from my laptop right now. And I can see this shit. I know it's blown up, but come on, man. You know how many eyes have to look at this, and nobody
and
caught
they're
it?
looking for shit like that, and looking for stuff.
Yeah, continuity, please.
Nah, they were rushing.
We need to learn to look up the chat. Seriously, what's happening with the chat?
Yeah, what's going on?
Let's see. So maybe they are doing something. It says here that I guess they're doing the sequel on HBO Max. Let me see here.
Oh, is that like ESPN 6?
Well, that's what I did say this. I said that there is a
pilot.
There's a pilot, and they might be doing this Targaryen series, a spinoff, whatever, on HBO. I did say that they were still doing that. I said, don't be surprised if something happens. But yeah, we'll see. It's hard to tell what's going to last and what isn't. But we'll see. But that, if I'm wrong, chat, thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Of course, there's Walters and Ryan. God damn it, Corey. Lock. Shit.
I'm done, Rock.
Let's see here. There is a prequel coming. It's going to HBO. House of the Dragon. The series is co-produced by, who is this? I don't know who that is. George R.R. Martin and Ryan Condal, Miguel, what is that?
Sapochnik.
They will partner with Condal as showrunners and will direct the pilot and additional episodes. Condal will be writing the series. So, hey, you know what? If it happens, it happens. So maybe they just felt like they didn't need more Game of Thrones. One is enough, and one had to go, and it was that other one. So, hey, if it happens, it happens. Cool. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
Fine.
Yeah, hey.
There's a lot of TV out there.
Yeah, a lot of TV.
Enough to go around.
Yeah. Shit. Make a Negro want to read. Oh, yeah, you ain't finished with the book.
Maybe you just get him drunk, he'll tell you what's supposed to happen.
Starts talking like a pirate. All right, pull up his seat, matey.
Yeah,
Let me tell you a
And
tale.
he's like this, and the sun's coming up. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, okay. Sorry I asked.
Right.
And then that's when the velociraptors attacked.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What are we talking about again?
And then the aliens landed. What? Ryan Walterson. Okay, here's where he clears things up. Okay, as if emailing this, I don't know if you brought it up, but it was just announced a few hours ago that there will be a Game of Thrones prequel on HBO.
Oh, just a few hours ago.
Just a few hours ago. Okay, well, it just came up a few hours ago. So, good. All right, perfect. Well, like I said, I did mention that they were still planning one. So maybe that was the one. Man, these guys really do ruin everything. They let us sit up here and talk all this shit. In the middle of the segment, they say, you know what, we doing the prequel anyway. You know, they even ruined our jokes in our segment right here.
I know. They can't let anything go right.
And I know it's not really their fault, but I'm going to blame them anyway.
Well, they're screwing up so much else. Why not?
Why not? Just heap it on. Another plateful. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you even more for sticking with us to the end of the video. You're so loyal. You know, be even more loyal. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Get those notifications. And since you love us so much, join us on our main site, doubletoasted.com. Over there, you'll find the long-form video like this one and many others without the censorship, without the editing. It's purely uncut. And you'll also get the bonus of seeing our many live streams that we do almost every night of the week. Support us at dtmerch.com, our store. And if nothing else, stay toasty.